What's going on, guys? So I got a dog nipping at my feet, and I've got this hooked up real quick. One second. Thought I could talk and do this at the same time. Apparently I can't multitask this morning. Alright, 1 second. Gotta plug it in. Alright, so multitasking apparently was a lot more difficult this morning than what I thought it was going to be. I'm wanting to do something different for these videos, trying to change it up a little bit, not always the same monotonous flow. So one thing that I am going to do differently is this intro right here. So today we're smoking Bologna. Last night I scored it and got it covered in a drizzle, and everything that's in that drizzle is mustard, Worcestershire sauce. The recipe that I initially started looking at called for soy sauce. I didn't have any, so I just did a dash more Worcestershire sauce than I normally do. And for making the sauce, I pretty much just eyed it up, and I had my wife taste it. I didn't taste it, I should have, but I had my wife taste it, and she said that it was really good. Don't add anything. So drizzled it on with a spoon, and once I drizzled it on with a spoon, we put it in the fridge overnight to let it rest. And once this thing starts smoking, we've got it set for smoke right now, and just letting it preheat, get started, and then we'll preheat it. We're gonna run at about 200 degrees today for about 5 hours almost. Yeah, I think it's calls for 4 hours and 50 minutes for a pound of bologna, which we've got like a pound and a half. We're gonna put it in a skillet here in a minute. We're gonna put some stuff on it, and I'm gonna do that while this is preheating, but wanted to get this going and warming up. I'm gonna go ahead and check my pellets. I could use a little bit more, so let's go ahead and add some more pellets. Now I know this looks bad because it's in a trash bag, but a buddy of mine gave me these. Shout out Tim, and he said that there was a hole in the bag, so he put them in a trash bag for me, which I appreciate, because then I didn't get pellets all over my car. I got enough stuff all over my car, which while we're sitting here talking, it's been a pretty crazy week. There indeed was a hole in the bag. All right, she's smoking real good now, so we're gonna go ahead and crank her on up to, well, mine doesn't have a 200 setting. It's got 180 and 225, so I think we're gonna do 180. Keep it nice and low and slow. We'll do 180 for the first hour, see what it looks like. I've got some apple juice in there, so we may end up drizzling. Well, no, because I'm gonna, 1 second, I'm confusing myself. Hang on. This is what you get for being a novice. Hang on. All right. So we got everything that I think I need here. I'll double check the recipe here in just a second before I get it on there. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put our bologna into our pan. I'm gonna stand it up on its side. I want to make sure that it's nice and covered here. So I'm gonna just take my hand and do this, rubbing some of the rest on there, because I want to make sure that they stay nice and covered. Can I get anything to come out? No, negative. I'm gonna have to keep doing this, because we want plenty of flavor, right? Now, I'm very new to cooking. I think I've said that in another video, but This is something I'm enjoying a lot, and I'm having so much fun doing it. And I really, I started this YouTube channel and everything, and I thought, well, I could record and cover me cooking. I know a lot of it's been smoke here lately. I'm gonna have to add a little bit more now that I did that. I shouldn't have poured it right on top. The soda's for moisture, a little bit of flavor. I wasn't sure how far one full can was gonna go. It looks like it's gonna do the trick though. So we got the can of cherry cola in there. Get just a bit more of our glazed stuff, and just kind of fill back in on the spot where I just kind of washed off there. We'll go to the grill. Actually, first we're gonna add just a little bit of coffee for flavor. All right, so hopefully we get like a cherry coffee flavor. We'll see what happens. All right, well, with that, I guess the next thing is to kind of discuss everything else that's been going on. Something on the screen here is bugging me. Okay, so been a huge week. Got my book pretty much done. If you haven't been following the Good Evil stuff, go check that out. That's covering my next book, Good Evil, and just been trying to really change my format to do better, to make myself more active and to get more done. You know, I want to be as productive as possible so I can generate as much great content as possible, which is the goal, you know. So pretty plain and simple thing there, I guess. Not as detailed as what I had wanted, but now that we got this going, it's time to go film some smart stories. So if you like wrestling, go check that out as well. I put everything on this channel like I do because it's all about my interests and things I enjoy and stuff I like to do. And you know, we're more than just one niche, and this channel kind of shows that. And that's been my thing from the beginning, like with TikTok and everything else. Everybody's like, oh, you need to just do one niche on your videos and post that. No, if anything, I'm my niche. We're all our niches. So you know, we're more than one thing. Y'all read more than one type of book, right? Or watch more than one type of TV show or whatever. So why not, you know? All right, let's have some fun. We'll check on this here in a little bit. Actually, side quest while we're at it for this, not sure what to call this cooking video. Got some cold brew, got some mild cherry Pepsi. Let's see what happens. It takes out a little bit of the carbonation. I'm gonna add just a little bit more soda here in just a second, but pretty good flavor. I like it. Went for a quick walk. Now it's time to check on our bologna. Been on here about an hour. Currently sitting at 183. We have been kind of bouncing around from like 178 or so. And for the moment of truth, well, the one fell down. That's all right. Starting to look real good. I don't know how that one's leaning up against the other. I guess they moved around whenever I put them on there and closed the lid. Something probably happened during the cooking process, but they look really good. Starting to get kind of brownish and everything. Hour 2, looking pretty good. Pellets looking all right. Might add some more here in a little bit, but not too terrible. And our current temperature. All right, so been a couple hours, or been another hour, and yes, it's time to check it. People are blowing up my phone. Just, you know, typical Saturday chatter and whatnot, and kind of distracted me there for a second, so I apologize. Let's take a look at this. I bet it's going to be delicious. Looking, anyways. Starting to get a really nice brown look to it. Yeah, I think that's going to end up being really, really good. About 2 more hours, and it'll be done. So, super exciting. Keeping it on the 180, I think, is what I'm going to end up doing for the whole thing, because bologna's already cooked, and we're just trying to get that nice, real good smoky flavor in there, and it'll be nice and warm and in your mouth. It'll be good. I got some Whataburger spicy ketchup and some just regular mustard that I think I'll end up throwing on my sandwich, or even some Whataburger jalapeno ranch. They are not a sponsor of this video. I wish they were. Getting ready to start the final hour. Let's see how we're looking. Oh yeah, they both slid down in there. They're both looking pretty good. I like the coloring. I imagine they're soaking up some of that juices. Let's sample this. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm excited. I like fried bologna, so I'm really looking forward to trying smoked bologna. The time has come. Time to pull it off. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah. Yeah, and remember, the scored sides fell down into that, so it soaked all that up. Oh man, I bet this is gonna be amazing.